Morning YouTube, it's Saturday morning. Oh my gosh. It's like my first weekend in like a month. Like actual weekend, because I've been off, I've been on vacation, I've been running around. Just busy. And this weekend I'm just gonna chill. I'm gonna stay home, get some videos done, get some chores done, and just hang out. So if anybody has some time to stick around with me today and have a cup of coffee, I might cook myself up some eggs. We'll see what goes. But I picked up this little jewel at a thrift store last week on my way up to a concert up in Seattle, and I think I can fire this thing up. I really do. I think it'll go right now. And I actually have some parts for this. It was 15 bucks, and I'm happy to get it. Let's see what happens. And if you're into that, get your coffee ready, whatever it is, pull over, go to Starbucks, go whatever you want, and let's have a cup of coffee, and let's do this. Thanks for tuning in. So here's what we got. It's an old school 242C. And I don't know what I have here, but I tell you, it looks like maybe a restoration gone bad. I can tell by the collar and this bottom plate here that someone probably had sandblasted these things, because they're kind of, I can just tell, or they've used acid and didn't neutralize it. I think I can fix that. I'll clean that up, and then this is painted. This is painted like a copper color, and then the air tubes are also painted the same color as the font. And then you could tell that they primed the bottom. So, you know, I don't know. Besides that, it's missing its vent, its bail, and its globe. Let's see what else. And I don't know if you could tell, but it's probably been dropped. It's kind of crooked. Let's see, maybe this side. You can see that it's like the leaning tower of 242. So we're going to take this apart, clean it up real quick, and we're going to fire it up. All right, there it is. We're fully broke down for the most part. And here's our burner cage here, our font, our collar. I don't even see where this says 242. So very faint. It's on there. And then our parts. All right, let me clean them up, and we'll put this back together, and let's fire it up. All right, now you can see it wasn't the uprights that were bent at all. You can see that this has got dropped. See that angle there? So we're going to put a little bit of heat on here, and we're going to rock this over. That should probably do it. There we go. Yep. That's about it right there. I'm going to clean this edge right here off with the wire wheel, because it's rough. This is not turning. This is turning. I don't like to mess with these packings unless I absolutely need to. So I'm just going to literally just give this a kiss of heat right here, and that should free that up, and it did. There we go. I'm going to take this to my wire wheel and clean it up a bit, but I'm going to take this off real quick. And it'll come right off. And give the spring a tug, because I'll forget. Just stretch that string out a little bit. Just like while I have it apart, Just go ahead. Got a little carb cleaner through there, and same thing here. Just in case there's some dirt or a little gunk in there. Okay, I think we're good. Centric block is turning good. This valve is turning nicely. Yeah, I don't like to mess with these packings unless we have to. And while we do this last bit of assembly, let's stretch this back. This leather, and stick it in the pump juice for a little bit. I'm going to do the same thing here. Get this a little clean up. Oh yeah, that was dirty in there. Yeah, okay. Now, boy, I really wish I had time to paint this, but I don't think I'm going to, but I'm gonna clean it up a little bit, and I'll be right back. I'm starting to begin to think that this is not paint. No, not at all. I think that this is a brass. They've stripped the brass. This is down to the brass. I'm gonna try and polish this. Hang on. I've never seen anything like it. I really haven't. I think this is going to come out crazy. Hold on. It's really reacting to the Brasso. Here's 15 minutes on the buffer. It wasn't paint at all. Check this baby out. I think it's plated. I think it's brass plated. This feels like metal, and even inside here, I don't know. It's a mystery. Also, look at how this is coming out. The burner cage. This wasn't paint either. After all, I just hit it on the polisher. I got the bottom cleaned up. I just need to get this tray, all that rust out of there. I don't know if you can see that in the bottom there. And now I'm going to dry it out, and I'm going to heat that up and put it in the oil. Get all the water off of it. Okay, this is what we got. Our burner cage. It's pretty clean down there. It's ready to go, and I think we're ready to put this together. Well, that didn't go so well. 10 minutes into the video already, and we haven't had any coffee. And guess what? It's Sunday now. Oh my gosh. As soon as I got in the middle of that, phone started going off. I had to go pick up Ron. I may or may not have stopped at some estate sales. I got to spend some time with my daughter. I got back. I got sleepy. I took a little slumber. Anyway, I'm back. We're 10 minutes into the video, and we're not going to get started here until we get coffee rolling. And then I'll recap of where we're at on this, and then we're going to fire this 242C up, I promise. All right, so a couple things that are a little bit of a bonus for the weight. I'm going to fire off a special stove. Now, if you guys were at or watching my video from the annual Coleman Collectors meet that we had this year, I picked this up from a guy. You know, that's generally a lantern get together, but I picked up this Enders, and I fired it off in the campground. It is a PTB-NR3, and then there's a number 3546. It's German. Oh, here it is. This has got to be the model 9060. So 9060N, 9060N, made in Germany. And look at this thing. This thing is gorgeous. Now, clearly, it's missing its case. So I'd love to hear some ideas maybe that you guys might have about constructing a cool case for this. It is foldable, like so, right? And let's see, worst case scenario, if it's fully inside, it's about 9 by 7. But if this is actually a case where it could be used in there, we're talking roughly 9 by 9. 9 by 9 and by 4 would be tight. 9 by 9 by 4 would be tight. Anyway, and as a further bonus, I got us some sweet coffee. Check this out. It's a Black Rifle, and it's chainsaw. So I got this because I'm going to do this for Howard, because you're just out there chopping away and got your mills going. And thanks for the chats in the background. I appreciate it. And so this coffee is going to be for you, Howard. Chainsaw by Black Rifle. All right, let's give this old percolator a little rinse. Get the spiders out of there. It was already clean. I'm just kidding. And let's get some water going. Big pot. Big pot. That'll do it. I learned something on the road. I don't know why I didn't ever think about this, but I'll show you a little trick as far as managing your boil on a perk. And I'm sure you guys already know this. I didn't, and it just kind of came to me. Actually, it came to me by accident, but I'll share it with you in case you had never thought of it. So, all right, Enders, let's fire it up. Let's tip you down here, and let's put a little alcohol down here in our warming cup. And it's pretty cold outside today. Okay. There we go. And that should do it. Half of a bowl should do it. And there we go. Let's let that warm up, and then we'll get our water boiling. What's this look like inside here? Let's go ahead and get our Black Rifle rolling. Oh boy, that smells good. Woo! Strong. There we go. That should do it. All right, I'm going to shut this down so you can see the preheat. Oh, I should probably give this a few pumps. There it goes. There you have it. Woo, doggy. Here we go. Let's get some coffee rolling. Set this off to the side. And we'll get our coffee rolling in the background. And then let's do a recap on where we're at with the 242C. All right, got my valve. I went ahead and soaked that in seafoam all night. Pull that out and blow that out. We got our font, got our burner cage, cleaned up pretty nice actually. And our collar turned out really nice. And we've got our pump ready to go, pump leather, and all the pieces are ready to go. So let's put it back together. Boom! What do you think? Love it. $15 so far. And we got coffee ready. Let's roll. Let's get some coffee going. Hang on. I'll show you my trick now. So, it's not much of a trick. Get this out of the way. So, she's perking, right? Take it off. And now put your basket in. Like so. Now adjust your heat. Get her down there to a simmer, best you can. There you go. Now put your coffee back on. What do you think of that? I know some of you are already doing that. That has never occurred to me. But what has occurred to me is we're going to have coffee here any minute. We're going to fire this lantern up. Now, what do I have up here? No. That's not a 242. But this is. This is a 242 right here. I think it'll work. We need a nut for the top, and we need, there's a nut missing here. It's got a zip tie on it, and that's a weird nut. You're not going to just get that. But I do have a vent and a bail. So let me get this pulled off here while that coffee perks. This vent is not all that pretty. I'm going to have to see if I can get on eBay and get a cleaner one. But this is going to do to get us running. Oh man, I can smell the coffee. Okay, there's our vent. And let me go take this to the wire wheel. Now see, that's not a bad perk. Now let's see if we can find a globe, which I think I have. No. Uh-oh. Aha! Booyah! Guess what globe it is? It's the globe with the pilot hole. Oh boy. Now that means if I use this, that means I'm gonna have to get a super sweet vent for this, and this is gonna have to be a show rig. Dang it. All right, Howard. Set this off to the side and shut that baby down. All right. All right, I'm gonna have to do it if I have one. Yep. I'm going to have to put a new seal in this cap. Just because we've gone this far, let's do it right. I'll show you how we do this. I need a tug. Yeah. That's good. That's good. And then here's my little clamp that Rob Hall made me. It's a C clamp. It's got a nice little washer right here. See that little? It's got a place for that little screw. We got to get that out of there. And then this goes down and applies pressure on that plate. And we should be able to take a screwdriver and pop that out. Let me get one. Here. And you pull that little stubborn screw out because it spins. It's you'll see if you're ever doing this, you'll see that there's a little anchor plate in there that's just a pain in the butt. And this just makes it easy peasy. So that's out. There's the little anchor plate. Now what you do here, this is, you can see where the washer is there. That's all sketchy. Get something to burn on. I have a little brick here, but I'm going to use I'll use this. I just take the torch, just burn it out of there. And a little pick. You don't want to squeeze this too hard because you could collapse the edges. But then you want to just dig out that old gasket. Comes right out. It's all out. Then I take a tiny piece of steel wool and something that's a little more blunt. And stick it down in there and just work it that round in that. There's a trough now, and just work that steel wool in that trough and just give it a good cleaning. You don't want any debris in that trough. All right, now you can see how clean that little trough is right there. That gasket's missing. Get this cleaned out real good. And what I do is I put a little bit of oil in here just to help me seat. Where's my little oil? Okay. A little bit of oil. Lubricant just to help me seat this gasket down there so it gets in there real good. You don't really need to oil anything per se, but then that's how it looks. See that? Anybody needs help with that, hit me up. I'm more than willing to help you get that done. Old Coleman Parts has the gaskets. They're cheap. You can get, if you're going to go ahead and do it and you're going to be doing this, get an assortment, get 242, get 220s, get 200As. Get all three of those and then have them in your little toolbox. So now I'm going to put this back in here, like so. And where's that screw? Ah! Where's the screw? Oh, I put it in there already. Hang on. I dropped my screwdriver. Okay, it was already in here, and it's going to give it a snug. I think that'll do it. Yep, there's our cap. Oh, let's put some fuel in it. That'll do it. That will do it. That away. Put our new cap on. And let's pump it up. Turn this off. Turn this up. Ooh, that feels good. Okay, let's see. Let's open this up and see if we get any gurglings. Yeah, it's gonna go. It is gonna go. Put this nice little silky on here. I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling confident. We're gonna go for it. I can hear people waking up out there. There we go. And, oh, where's my snips? There we go. All right, now let's get this tinted up. That should do it. Let's open this up. Heat that generator up. Open this baby up. Get something. Something's happening. It's gonna go. It's gonna go. I know this one. Look at that. Look at that baby go. All right. We did it, gang. We did it. I'm kind of falling in love with this lantern now. Now tonight, I'm going to be searching for a nice vent. But green? What are my choices? Blue and green? I don't know. Let's see what green looks like. Let's see. Maybe this goes this way. There we go. Here, I'm gonna change your angle. And vent. The only thing we don't have is a nut. But you don't need it because the way this is designed, it doesn't have to be on there. There it is. There it is. Look at that beauty. Man, that was fun. I hope everybody else had a good time. I know it's a long video and it was just supposed to be like a little quickie coffee video, but look at this baby. It just turned out stunning. I love it. I hope you guys enjoyed yourself. I hope you have a great Sunday and we'll see you around.